Alright, here's these huge potatoes, man. Holy moly. Making potato sausage soup inspired by the Christmas movie based on the true story, Silent Night, which was a cabin that was in this field in between the two lines of Germany and the Allied forces. Dominated in the house. The son, God, give me, I can't think. My head has been spinning very badly. And then she didn't want her youngest son to go join the oh my, whatever that movement was called. Because the Germans were having the kids join the youth, the Nazi youth, and all that, and so that's why she fled to this cabin. And the American troops came in first, and then they occupied it, and then the German troops came, and then they pulled the German troops, and then they all had they said this is going to be neutral ground, and then she was making potato soup, but they all bought the MREs, and there was sausages in the MREs, there was all kinds of other things in the MREs, and she added all these things to the soup. And I looked up different recipes for potato soup. I usually just make a basic potato soup, but just I make a roux with the cream sauce, and then I add bacon, and then and then I just put potatoes in it. That's my basic potato soup. But this one is a lot more healthier with the maypos. You guys always see me cut up maypos before. This one is only the celery and the onion though, not the carrots. And these huge potatoes and these German sausages. I don't know if you can hear that squeaking. That's what's been going on for the last like 2 months, because we've had nothing but wind here for the last 2 months here in New Mexico. My PTSD's been acting up. I have not been sleeping, so I've been binge watching some of my old shows that I used. I'm binge watching now. Siren, movie about a town, Bristol Cove, where there's mermaids. I've been binge watching that because I can't sleep. I have my headphones on, and all I can hear is this goddamn squeaking thing. And I'm not supposed to climb up on the roof because I have an imbalance. So hopefully I get somebody to come over and fix the damn thing, because it's driving me nuts. You know, I'm a combat veteran. I wasn't just a cook. I was a cook for 12 of my 26 total years in the service. I was a bosun for almost 6, and then a cook, and then a master at arms, and then later I became a training officer, lieutenant. So I had a heck of a career. Looks like the wind's dying down a bit, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, there's that. Anyway, let's do this potato soup. First thing I'm just going to show you. You remember that video I did already I diced the, yeah, this is a huge potato. I diced that, potatoes for the goulash that I learned how to make when I was in Ukraine, in a village in Ukraine. And now when I just do an average size potatoes, I cut them in half, and then I cooked it down and I made that goulash. Well, these ones are bigger, so I'm going to just cut them this way. And this way. And cut as many small pieces out of them as I can. And, well, it will cook down, be nice sized bites. So as I cut these potatoes, then I'll put them in the salted water, and then I'm gonna cut these sausages in half. Remember that soup I made, that hunter stew with the 3 meats? Well, I had the lamb, the beef. Actually, I didn't have the lamb this time, but I had the beef in that one, and yeah, I think it was the lamb. Lamb, beef, and the sausage. And I might even dice these in half. Then the sausages I'm going to cut in half too, and I'm going to put those in a container. That's easy enough. I'll open these up and I'll just slice them in half. Actually, I want to make more, since I'm going to make this for the church. I don't know if I'm going to go to the church tomorrow or not. I haven't been going lately anyway. But anyway, I'm going to cut these this way in half. Then I'm going to cut that in half. Alright. I'll see you guys at that part. Alright, my friends, see, I'm back. Here's my potatoes here. I cut it. Potatoes, like I said I was going to do, except I cut them in half twice. That way I made the potatoes smaller, and then I wedged them. The first one wasn't that good, but the second one, I cut it in half twice and made them smaller, and I chopped up that other one, so you can see those. So then they're nice even pieces. You saw me chop up my celery and onion before, and see the sausages, I just cut them in half lengthwise, and then sliced them. And then sliced them. So, here we go. I'm going to show you how to make my version of potato sausage soup. I have the shakes today because my head's been rushing, but I've done these cooking videos, and I like to cook for you guys, and you know, guys know about my long naval career and the combat that I served. You know, I wasn't always a cook. I served in combat in Iraq. I was in an explosion. I have a TBI. Plus the high-pitched noises, they also bother me and cause me to have flashbacks and non-sleep. So this is my life. But in spite of it all, I accomplished a lot of things with my college degrees, and in fact, I'm going to do a video about that on my main channel probably in a month or two. Well, actually, probably before the end of the year, it's going to be my Q&A. And I'm going to be talking about the college degrees, because somebody asked me specifically about what did I study in college. That's going to be on my main channel, Kicking It with the Kropskis. Kicking Up the Crosskies is my main channel. Alright, let's get back to this dish. Alright, got this on my oven. On my stove top, my burner. I'm going to use regular oil for this one. I don't want too much oil, but I want enough oil in there. Now there's a lot of salt in that water. That's going to season that water. But I do want to put a little bit of garlic salt in there. In fact, I'm going to put a couple of my herbs on here. I don't really put much in the cream soups. I like to put nutmeg in them. Maybe a pinch of allspice. Maybe a little turmeric. I don't put a lot in my cream soups. Just enough to pick it up a little bit, the flavor. I'm going to put a little garlic salt in the water itself and then the oil itself though. I always like to flavor my oil. Black pepper, fresh. My mayo sauce, I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to cook it until it's translucent. You've probably heard that term before. I've said that term before. Translucent. I'm going to use my big wooden spoon for this one. My big wooden spoon. Cook these down. I'm going to cook it down. I'm going to cook it down. Mash it, cook it, mash it. I'm hitting the mashing kind of to pick them apart and then cut all the way. Anyway, I'm going to cook this till it's translucent. I'll be back after that part, after this is all translucent and cooked down. Alright? And here you can see the translucent you can almost see through these, see? That's what translucent means, see? And here I have floured milk. I have 3 tablespoons of flour and these 2 cups of milk. I'm going to add my milk to this now because I always like to start out with that cream base.
It's going to flavor everything else too in that cream base. And this is going to help thicken it. Plus the potatoes themselves will thicken it. Almost looks like a diesel green peppers. I put some red peppers in there. If these are green peppers and then put some red peppers and little yellow peppers in there, it'd be pepper pot soup. That's what it would be. Pepper pot soup is also one of my favorite soups. My wife can't eat it because of digestive reasons. But she likes my potato soups. She likes my other soups. See, it's already getting thick. So I'm going to add the potato and the water to this. Potatoes and water. Going to add the water to it and everything. Oh wow, that's a lot of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. I told you this is going to be good. Nice and thick. I'm going to let that cook down. Try to stir in that flour and that milk. There's the wind. The wind's coming. Let that cook down. I'm going to let this cook, and then I'm going to add my sausage. See it after it cooks down. Actually, let me add my spices to it, my seasonings to it right now. Ground nutmeg. Just a pinch of allspice. Maybe 2 pinches. Allspice is really strong. A little turmeric. The water was salted, so that's the salt in there. I'm going to add some more fresh black pepper though. I love my fresh pepper as I go. I like to season each layer. Alright, I'm going to let this cook down and I'll show you the soup when it's done. I'll show you the soup when it's ready to add the sausage, then I'll show you when it's done. Alright, look at that. It's been an hour. Look at that. Look how thick it is now, guys. I've been sitting here in my walker for the whole hour. No music on. God, I listen to music. That makes me miserable too. So I just been like crunching my teeth. But anyway, I've been sitting here constantly stirring this, because you got to constantly keep an eye on this. You know, constantly stir it. You don't want it to boil too much, you know, because it does have cream, milk in there. Some of the recipes have heavy cream. But you can see how much thicker it is now. Look at that. Now, I'm going to put a sausage in and just let it simmer for the rest until I eat dinner. Let it simmer until I eat dinner. Oh yeah. Now that's going to add a lot of flavor to this. There it is, guys. Potato sausage soup. My version of a German style potato sausage soup, inspired by the movie Silent Night and from other recipes that I've seen online. And I just did my own thing. When you take a recipe, you gotta make it your own, you know. I'll see you guys doing the sampling. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below any other video, cooking video you want me to do. It does take me a while to get to the cooking videos, because I do have to shake still a little bit. But I do enjoy cooking, as you can tell. So yeah, that's all I can say. Now look at that guy. Ooh, close up. I had to do a close up, of course. A real close up. You can see how healthy this is. Ooh. It's good for you. Maybe not the sausage so much, but potatoes and the veggies. My potato soup. When I've been eating, it's been so good. Forgot to do the ending. Man alive, the little sausages, they're cut in half, and pieces of potato. Been cooking all day. Really good, guys. This is just a potato bite. No sausage bite. Very good. Very good, huh?
Very good.
See you guys in the next cooking video.